Good morning, everybody. Well, it's actually afternoon. We are going to put together a comfrey bed that I can use specifically for growing comfrey crowns. So I can take roots and put them in there, and then I don't have to disturb the ground where I'm got it around plants all the time. So, all right, let's show you what this is. So we have a old shower stall that we pulled out of the cabin. We've got a bunch of straw in here. We just bought a couple bales and, put it in there so that it would fill most of the space. And then we're going to put some dirt in there, and then I'm going to plant some comfrey roots, or even some of the crowns I have to grow the roots. So I will show you that in a little while. All right, I don't know if you can, see all of that. That's all comfrey root. Let me see if I can get you any closer. That is one plant. All those white spots are roots. So these two roots came out of it. I don't know if you can see those real well. This is the bottom of that plant where I cut it off right here. You can see the white where it came off the other side in the ground. That's what it looks like right now. We're about the 5th day of March. Now, each of those will make a new plant. I'll show you what else we have here. I don't know if you can hear that crack. All this that's left down in there, that piece right there, will make another plant. Both of those will make a plant. We'll just dump it back in there. And cover it up with dirt. Not even good dirt, just cover it back up. Comfrey doesn't like good dirt. It grows better in yucky dirt. Alright, there we go. I'll wash these off and show you what we get. Alright, so here's my crown. You might get a better picture now. These are all crown cuttings. You see how it's got the green on there? That's a crown, okay? We're going to cut it right here. So, this right here, cut that off. That's a very nice crown cutting. So when I do crown cuttings, it's large like this. Man, that's beautiful. This is a root cutting, okay? So you could use a piece an inch long. This would grow a whole new plant. It takes a little longer, but it grows a whole new plant. So I'm actually going to do this in half when I sell them, which I don't do often because I want as much comfrey as I can on our property. So I'm going to cut this root off, and I'm going to cut that in, or break it in half. Like, look at how beautiful those are. It's one of my favorite plants on the homestead, my absolute favorites. So that's another one. This was all one plant, and where I showed you earlier in the video where the white was, that's the root that broke off in there. Okay, I have not only the two roots that I dropped back in there, I dropped one somewhere around there when I was picking up the whole stack of them, and there was a whole bunch of root in there, so that will make, everywhere there was a root end, it will make a whole new plant. So that's a cutting right there. Aren't they beautiful? We've got friends in town that are looking for some root cuttings, so I've got those first, but I'm hoping soon to be able to offer them on our website. You can just cut these roots off and make pieces of root. You don't have to cut them, you can break them off, but sometimes the little ones don't break as easy. Look at that, 4. Be curious to see how many I get out of this. And yeah, I'm going to go and plant these in that shower stall that my favorite youngest son and my husband did. Yes, he is my favorite youngest because he's the youngest, and our favorite oldest is our oldest son. That way they're both our favorites. Okay, see this nice big root too. Get that root cutting. I'll go ahead and leave that how it is since I've got so much of it. It just grows a little bit faster. Look at that. All green, and it's the middle of March. Well, beginning of March, actually. So we're going to pull off some of these crowns here. A little bit of root on that. Like I said, this is one plant. There are so many good uses for it. Now I'm going to use this as a crown here. I wouldn't sell this. But you can see where the green is kind of coming up through there. It's a beautiful crown. This is by far, I think, one of my favorite plants for a couple of reasons. So we have 61 root cuttings, some smaller than others, but some bigger than others, or large. And we've got some that are tinier. It doesn't matter. I'm just putting these in my propagation bed. And then I had a dozen root cuttings or crowns, and then like 5 worms that I found in there. So we'll just put those all back in there. So I filled this bed up with me with some dirt from when they dug out our workshop for the concrete. It's just been sitting there forever, growing weeds, and anyway, so it won't be that big a deal. I don't think I'm going to put the crowns in here. I'm not sure yet. Depends on how much space I have left. So I wanted to try to grow all these roots. So I'll put the crowns somewhere else. I'm sure I have space to put them somewhere. Haha. All right. So you have your root. I can't tell if I can see that. And, oh. So you have your root.
There you go.
And what you're going to do is you're going to take your shovel. This is one way to do it. You take your shovel. Can you see?
No. Get to be over there.
Or is this better?
That's better.
Okay, you'll take your shovel.
Okay.
And you'll pull it, like if you're digging in the ground, you'll pull it like that. You'll put your root in there. And then you'll put it back. Oops. It'll go down in there better with the big shovel. There you go. And it's done. You can just push them in the ground like this. Cover them with a little bit of dirt. So I don't know if you could see that. You see this?
Yeah.
I'm going to take this one. I'm going to just push it down in there and cover it with some dirt. There you go. It's done.